To say that not supporting this resolve means I don't support new Mainers, work initiatives, et cetera, is completely false. Many of my objections to this are because this is something we can do in the private sector without burdening the taxpayers of Maine any further on this issue. This is something we've already got initiatives in place to do, and we already have initiatives working towards, and I think they're things we can grow at no cost to the Maine taxpayer. That's where my objection comes in on this particular initiative, but that's not an objection to putting our new Mainer population and even some of our native population here to work and overcoming any of the barriers, whether that be poverty, English language learning, any of those things. Those can all be done. Those can be done in the current system we have through partnerships between our nonprofits and our private sector. We've seen it work, it's starting to work, and we can continue to leverage that. So we don't necessarily need to set up another office, to fund another position to accomplish these goals. I'm committed to accomplishing these goals. Do not read me by not supporting this bill as not committed to achieving these goals, because we have a large population of people in this city of many colors from many different places, including right here in America, that we have made a commitment to, and we need to uphold that commitment, and I understand that. And I will uphold that commitment. It just may not be with this particular bill. So, before anyone wants to attack, just know I am committed to making sure that we find a way to do this. I just don't love this particular way myself. On the issue of free speech, I'm all for free speech. I just realized last week we did have almost an issue. When we use certain words in certain ways, it can be used to incite, it can be used to stir the pot, and I know with everything that came out on social media today, I know there was some hubbub there. I didn't want to see that happen at this council meeting. So thank you all for being really great with your comments, and council, public. It was great. Didn't turn into what there was a small fear that it could turn into. I'm glad it did not, and that was the basis of those comments. I never want to limit anyone's speech, but we really need to be careful, and again, we had an issue last week. I didn't want this to turn into a powder keg in here. I'm glad we can all leave as friends today. So